Hello. As I mentioned in the previous video, Kim Jong-un's sister issued a warning, a threat of war, and North Korea has gone into full war mode. This is exactly what North Korea is doing right now. If you look at the headlines today, you'll see that North Korea has destroyed many roads connecting to South Korea. Besides that, railway lines are being systematically destroyed, ensuring that almost all land connectivity between North and South Korea is cut off. The world is stunned after seeing the videos showing how quickly North Korea's army has destroyed so much infrastructure. Now, you might wonder about the cost. Of course, money was spent building these roads and railway lines, so hasn't North Korea incurred a loss here? Well, here you can see this road that connects North and South Korea, and behind it, North Korean soldiers have planted explosives. The most shocking part is that North Korea didn't even warn South Korea to clear their people before the blasts. One explosion after another occurred, and initially, South Koreans couldn't figure out what North Korea was trying to do. But as the explosions continued, they realized that North Korea wanted to completely destroy these roads, ensuring that no land connectivity remains between the two Koreas. When South Korean soldiers saw these explosions happening, they also feared that this might be part of a larger plan by North Korea. After destroying these roads and railway lines, could they attack South Korea with paratroopers, artillery, or rockets? The biggest fear in South Korea now is whether North Korea is planning to launch multiple missiles. And before launching them, the 38th parallel, the border between North and South Korea, drawn as an imaginary line, could see major action. There's concern that North Korea might carry out a large-scale attack across South Korea. In response, though South Korea's military is larger in size and number, they might struggle to properly enter North Korea. Now, a question might come to your mind. What if North Korea doesn't carry out a major attack after this? Could we then say that North Korea caused a massive loss to itself by destroying this infrastructure? The first thing you need to understand is that Kim Jong-un, despite not seeming like the cleverest leader in appearance, is actually very strategic. Over the years, he approved the construction of these roads using South Korean funding. Many of these roads were built with the hope that relations between North and South Korea might improve gradually, and one day, the Korean peninsula might even unify. Kim Jong-un's father also dreamt of a reunified Korea, but the current North Korean leader, Kim Jong-un, has made it clear that reunification is impossible. According to him, South Korea will forever remain a major enemy of North Korea. Therefore, they destroyed all the roads and railway lines between the two countries. When South Korean soldiers first witnessed the explosions, they fired their weapons, literally drawing a line with bullets to signal that North Korea should not cross the border. They made it clear that if North Korean forces continued to cross after the explosions, South Korean troops would open fire. Tensions are extremely high. Now, if you ask me why North Korea suddenly did this, destroying roads and railways that took years to build, let me explain clearly. This is all part of a larger geopolitical strategy. Whether it's the Hezbollah, Iran, or Israel issue, behind all these events is the grand geopolitical master, Vladimir Putin. Let me remind you that a few months ago, Putin visited North Korea. Many videos surfaced of the two leaders driving together and spending time in North Korea. When I made a video on that topic, I categorically told you that Russia and North Korea have signed a mutual defense agreement. According to this agreement, if Russia is attacked, North Korea will come to its defense, and vice versa. We already see North Korean soldiers participating in the Russia-Ukraine war. Though North Korea officially denies this, Ukrainian President Zelensky himself has confirmed that North Korean soldiers are fighting on behalf of the Russians. And as soon as North Korea destroyed these roads and railway lines, the world was reminded that the mutual defense agreement between Russia and North Korea is unambiguous. It clearly states that Russia will defend North Korea if needed. This sends a strong message to South Korea that if they respond or escalate the situation, Russian forces will definitely come to North Korea's aid. Moreover, Russia has openly blamed South Korea for these rising tensions and has urged both countries to move toward diplomacy. What has happened here is that North Korea has diverted the attention of the United States. Tomorrow, if the U.S. tries to focus more on the Iran issue because, let me tell you, Israel is going to launch a major attack on Iran. It may not target oil or nuclear sites, but a significant attack is coming. The U.S. military will inevitably be involved. If the US thinks of shifting resources away from South Korea to handle the situation in Israel or Ukraine, Russia has made it clear that the US will get entangled in North Korea-South Korea issues as well. There's a good chance that, in a few months, Russia might even provoke small-scale warfare between North and South Korea, further drawing the US into the conflict. If you're thinking that North Korea did this because of the drones South Korea allegedly sent into North Korean territory, let me clarify. This drone issue has been going on between North and South Korea for years. South Korea has denied sending any drones this time. North Korea simply used this as an excuse to justify destroying the roads and railway lines and to position its artillery along the border. This keeps the South Koreans on edge, unable to sleep peacefully, constantly fearing that North Korea might launch a sudden artillery barrage or shell attack. With all land routes destroyed, how would the South Korean military respond? Obviously, South Korea's Air Force would have to play a role, but we don't know what kind of air defense systems Russia might have provided to North Korea by now. So again, this topic is very important and will remain in the news. I will continue to make updated videos on this. Thank you.